Hello and welcome back to another character customization video. My name's Lumin and today we're jumping back into Overwatch 2 to have a look at the Zeus Mythic Skin for Junker Queen. This was added with Season 2 and it's in the Season 2 Battle Pass all the way up at level 80 as you can see here. So if you want to unlock this, you're going to have to buy the Battle Pass so you can unlock the premium track and then you're going to have to level it up all the way to level 80. I can't tell you how long that'll take. It is a bit of a grind, but if you're going to be playing the game anyway, then the $10 that it would cost you probably isn't all that much. That said, you can fast track it by buying levels, but that will cost, let's just say, way more than $10. Now in this video, we're going to have a look at the skin itself, because it is a modular skin with lots of different parts that you can change around, lots of different color shades that you can apply, and so on and so forth. It's pretty cool. My initial impressions are that the skin's design, the overall design of the skin, is, in my opinion, way cooler than the Mythic Genji skin we saw, the Cyber Demon one, but it does have less variety. So if you wanted a quick and dirty review of the skin, that's basically it. If this look that you see in front of you right now is appealing to you, this is the skin for you, then go for it. But if you're looking for something much more than this right here, you probably won't find it here. It is mostly just a variation on this. I feel like the Genji one had a little bit more with the modular nature of the skin. It gave you more options to switch around. You'll see what I mean. We're going to jump in right now. I'm going to show you what I get. If I get level 80, I'll pick up the Mythic Zeus skin. I'll get the Zeus spray. And the Shocky Murray player icon. Now, as I mentioned, the skin itself is modular. You can customize it over here. You can change to two different weapon sets. There's a weapon set that it actually includes a weapon skin for the scattergun, for the axe carnage, and for the jagged blade. So you can switch between them on the fly here. Then you can change the armor on the skin, and you can change the shoulder pad. Then you can also change to 3 different shades. And these shades obviously apply to everything. So I'm going to be doing a bit of back and forth during the customization here. I'm going to be, say for instance, selecting the first version of Carnage, then I'll be showing you how that looks on all 3 colors, then the scattergun, then the jagged blade, and then we'll look at the second variation of it and do the same thing there, and so on and so forth. That's the plan. You can use the timestamps to jump between the different parts of this video. You can also jump to the end where we'll randomize, and then you can see sort of how all of it comes together to sort of mix it up when you are applying these different styles and these different colors and so on and so forth. It's a good place to go if you just want a quick look at what's available. I'll say that. So let's jump in and let's get started. First things first, let's look at Carnage. This is the first model. The 2 different models, the one is a avian feathery design and the other one is a lightning bolt design. And you will see that they actually come with these cool effects around the character's model, and they also change with the color that you change. It's pretty fantastic. Like, this whole system, the Mythic Skin system, is amazing. I know it's been done in other games before, but Overwatch has a really good version of it, and I hope they keep doing it going forward. So yeah, here's Carnage. That's the first variation of it. We can look at the different colors. Get this red and blue and pink version. Then there's the blue and, I suppose, lighter blue and green version. It's basically cooler colors, warmer colors, and then the official original look, we'll call it. And then what we're going to do here is we're actually going to jump between the different models. We'll look at the other model. This is the Lightning Bolt model. I'll just call it that because I feel like that's what it's inspired by. It looks fantastic. These energy blades that Overwatch uses for so many things, like the ones we saw on the Genji skin, amazing. They just look fantastic. And they also take the color that you apply to them and make it look so good. Like, imagine this skin on the darker maps where it's like a nighttime map, where you have a lower light environment. This will glow and it will look terrifying. Terrifyingly good. It's fantastic. This one looks great. This actually sort of reminds me of like a Dark Knighty type skin with that extra glow on top. It's fantastic. I love it. So those are the 3 variations of the colors for the 2 different styles. Then let's jump onto the scattergun, and we'll do the same thing there. Once again, the avian design. You will see that there are beaks, there are feathers, and so on and so forth. These sweeping lines that they use on the model. And then they have the energy glow in between different parts of it. Looks kind of sick. Yeah. It's really nice. Then we have the other variation of it. This one is my favorite. I personally prefer model number 2 on all of them. I think it looks better. I don't know. I think the copious amounts of energy glow just make it look better. And of all the color shades, and you guys are obviously encouraged to let me know which is your favorite, I do like the original colors more. It's just the classic, man. When you throw that lightning bolt color over there, that yellowy gold color onto anything, oh, it's a win. So these look pretty fantastic. They look nice. Those are the 2 different models. Then we have the jagged blade, the highlight of the weapons right here. Once again, you've got the little wings here. Here you've got the beak, the glowy eyes on the hilt. Then if you switch over to the other model, oh, dude, I love this one. This is my favorite part of the entire model. These 2, specifically the pink one and the original one. It's my favorite part of the entire model. That and obviously the muscles. Like, you can't beat that. I am who I am, guys. Come on. It's like I'm not gonna change. So this looks amazing. I really, really like these. Unfortunately, you don't get to see that much of this. I mean, yeah, you do, but like it's a pretty small model in the game itself. But those are the weapon models. And if we jump back to the character model here, you will see how it looks over her shoulder. And from the back here, you will see the different colors being applied to the weapon and then the rest of the model as well. We're going to look at it from the front in just a moment. Here's the other one. Unfortunately, they don't allow you to preview the other weapons. It was the same for Genji. You didn't really get a good look at it on Genji either. You'd have to jump in game for that, which is easier said than done. But those are the 2 weapon models. Then we're going to move on to just having a look at the different colors on the original model, because we've already sort of teased that now. I like it. I think that the color scheme that they picked for these second 2 might not appeal to everyone. This sort of, I'll throw that out there. I know it might not be, correct, but it's how I see it. I feel like red and pink just might not be the kind of colors that everyone wants combined. But, the other 2 are pretty fantastic. Like I said, this one sort of gives me Dark Knight vibes, even though there's not that much armor on. We can rectify that by going to armor variation 2. But this one right here makes up for all of it. It's like I mentioned at the start. If you bind into the skin, you bind into this look right here. You bind into the bulk, the muscles, the fantastic physique, and then, once again, copious amounts of glow and lightning. Then the armor. Basically, just applying more armor to about a third of the model. It's a little unfortunate. Like, personally, I would have liked to have seen this extend to the entire body. Like, I would have liked to have seen a full body suit on her. I realize that this is a stylistic choice. They could have easily done the whole model. They obviously chose to have this. They have basically some plate pants that they put on. You'll see it applies down there at the bottom. They cover the abs, and then they cover the left bicep and arm. And then also the helmet changes a little bit. It basically looks like there are 2 snakes curling up the front of the helmet over there. It looks sick. It looks amazing. And then speaking of snakes, the other shoulder pad model you can pick is sort of like an Omnic Medusa. It's sick. It looks fantastic. It really does look good. And you will see that if you combine this with all the different colors, you will get lots of different styles here. And speaking of different colors, let's have a look at the second variation on the different colors here. I think it makes the 2 lightning bolts on the abs here pop a little bit more. They look a little bit better because they are contrasting with the darker color of the plate. It might just be, once again, my opinion, but yeah, I think it looks better this way. I prefer it covered up a little bit, even though I like seeing the muscles free and out in the world. Yeah, this plate does look nice. And then the same thing for the shoulder. You can look what it looks like with the different colors. If you put your eyes up here for a moment. There you go. It basically has the glowing eyes and the mouth area over here. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. And that basically covers all the options that you have on the model. Now you can mix and match them, and we're going to do that by randomizing. And you're going to see almost immediately here, this offers far less in terms of variety compared to the Genji skin. But I feel like, again, the overall style kind of makes up for it. Let's have a look. So you can see, if the color doesn't change, you're not really getting much of a change. You know, it's like, it's a very minor thing. And if you add to that the fact that the other weapons aren't actually visible on the model itself, you really don't see much changing. You know, when the weapon changes, it's just that piece behind her head over there that's changing, so it's not really all that much. Not hating on it. I think it's amazing. I love the skin. I mean, geez. This is probably my favorite skin in the game right now, and that includes the Cyber Demon Genji skin. I think this is amazing. I just think that it is a far more sort of niche thing. Far more focused look that they went for here. Which again will appeal to a lot of people, but might not appeal to everyone. So yeah, that is it. That is a quick look at the Mythic Zeus skin for the Junker Queen hero in Overwatch 2. I'd love to hear from you guys what you think about the skin itself. Do you agree with what I've said here? How do you feel? Do you think that this skin is in all ways better than the Genji skin? Do you prefer the Genji skin? If you are playing Overwatch, are you going to be grinding for this? Is this something that you are aiming for? Do you even play the Junker Queen hero? I think I've only played against the hero once in all my time playing Overwatch 2. Maybe this will get more people playing Junker Queen. That would be fantastic, because I'd love to see her on the battlefield more. So if you're playing Overwatch Season 2, I'd love to hear from you guys, and I'd love to hear from you about this skin as well. With that said, however, I'm out. Thanks for watching. Check back here soon for more. Give this one a like and share it and do all that other good stuff. Most importantly though, happy Zeus Junker Queen. And happy Season 2, Overwatch 2. Happy that.